vanish.
Hey, what's happening to you guys? Pyros here and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts and impression of Dragon Ball Legends PvP aspect, because you know, I've played about 100 matches and there were some things that I've noticed that I feel like need to be addressed in the final release of the game, because if they don't do that, it's gonna cause a lot of issues and maybe even cost the game its livelihood or its longevity, and hopefully they'll just address it. But anyways, you know, PvP is probably the main bread and butter for Dragon Ball Legends. That's where everyone's going to be spending most of their time playing. You know, obviously some people are going to be focusing mostly on the summonings as well, but for the most part the game is designed for you to go toe to toe with everyone else around the world, you know, showing off your team, showing off what you've been able to grind and to upgrade and all that stuff. But yeah, now my experience with PvP has relatively been pretty amazing connectivity wise. You know, I've never felt like I ended up being in a match that was extremely laggy. Every input that I've made in terms of picking the card, in terms of swiping left to dodge an attack, to move forward, to move back, everything has been a very relatively smooth experience. Now the one thing that I will have to point out is that during one of the loading screens, there was a message, or no, was it the loading screen or was it the actual news section? But anyway, there was something in the game that said that if the connectivity was bad or if your opponent drops out, you'll probably end up playing against a ghost version of your opponent, which kind of got me thinking, you know, how will you know when you're actually playing against an actual human being or a ghost? Because there was no indications to show you, oh, you're fighting an actual human being or you're going to be fighting a ghost in a sense. So hopefully they'll make that a little bit more clearer so you know when you're actually playing against another human being. Another thing I feel like they need to address is the matchmaking system in Dragon Ball Legends. Now I did say that the connectivity is pretty fine, but when it comes to finding matches, it became quite an obstacle. Now what I mean by that is, early on when my characters were literally below 100, so most of them haven't even reached 99 or 89, something like that, I was able to find matches very easily in both casual and in ranked matches. But once I got my characters up to like 200, you know, 250, I could not find a single match in ranked, but I was able to find some matches in casual. So I don't know how the rank system is working currently. I feel like they need to really fine-tune that a little bit to make it more accessible for those people who are at a higher stage than those people who are at the lower stage, which actually brings me on to the next point. They need to really match you with the same type of people who are pretty much on the same level as you. There were many times I was matched up with people who are far above my level and far, you know, weaker than I am in terms of the power levels. Like, you know, it didn't really make sense, because I was expecting, you know, as I rank up, I'll be playing against people of my own levels, but that wasn't the case. So maybe they need to also fine-tune that as well, and obviously they can use the power level ranking thing that they have going on in Dragon Ball Legends to really match you with people who are on the same level as you, to keep it fair and to keep it competitive. And that's pretty much it. Aside from that, there wasn't really much to say, you know. Obviously if you pay money, you'll have more advantage because you'll be able to pull more summonings and all that shit, but you know, that's how all mobile games are pretty much like. All I care about is this game free to play friendly, which is the next part of the discussion. Is this game free to play friendly? Now of course this is a beta, so things will change as the game goes through its development cycle, but overall, like, you know, I didn't find it too difficult to gain you know, chrono crystals, which is the currency that they use in the game. I was able to do one multi-summon, and I was actually about to do another multi-summon before the closed beta actually concluded. So it wasn't too bad, but I feel like it's gonna change, you know, easily, and you'll have to try to figure out some other way to get some chrono crystals. Now I was able to get mine pretty easily because of the ranked system. You know, every time you ranked up, you will get 20 chrono crystal. Now I realized that once you've been put back to a previous rank and you start ranking up again, you will not get any more chrono crystals. So at first I thought that, oh, this game was actually pretty friendly, it's giving me all these chrono crystals, I'm able to do all these summonings, it's awesome. But then, you know, once I went back a couple of ranks down because of the new season that was kind of taking place, you know, the first season concluded and then the second season took place, I realized that, okay, maybe ranked is not the surefire way to get, you know, chrono crystals, but it is an alternative way. But yeah, overall, like, I was very happy with Dragon Ball Legends, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's a mobile game, it's really based on luck and obviously some skills, but it was fun anyways. Let me know if you guys have enjoyed playing Dragon Ball Legends. I did, and it was fun. But yeah, that's just my opinion on it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have your own opinion, make sure to share them down in the comment section below. I'm Paros, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.